Welcome to All Things Self-Esteem, the place where we elevate confidence, embrace authenticity, and celebrate every woman's journey to discovering their true identity. On this channel, we talk about topics that matter most to you. We're going to talk about overcoming self-doubt, personal development, embracing your unique strengths, and finally, building unshakable confidence. Whether you're looking to overcome obstacles or improve your self-esteem, or simply looking for a group of like-minded women, you have come to the right place. Stop right there. Go ahead and like this video and subscribe to this channel because you will not be disappointed. By the way, my name is Kim. I am your host. I am your coach. Let's get into today's video. Today we're going to be talking about five ways you can improve your self-esteem. And literally, you can start taking action today. Don't put it off. Don't stop. Don't think I can do this later. No. I need you to do something today concerning the tips or the ways that I'm going to give you right now. So number one, the first thing that we can do to improve our self-esteem is to focus on our strengths. Focus on the positive attributes that you have. Now, I know you might be thinking, because you're having a struggle in this area or a challenge in this area, I know it may be almost difficult for you to come up with a list. But don't worry, because I have a strength exploration worksheet and a strength list that's available in my 30 Days to Confidence self-esteem kit. So just in case you're having trouble, you can get the list. But let's just go over a few of them. You could be strong in resilience. You could be strong in compassion. You can be strong in adaptability. You can be strong in patience. There's a lot of strengths. Listen, this sheet has over 100 strengths. And if you get the sheet, I need you to highlight all the strengths that you think that resonate with you. Yes, I'm guaranteeing you that it will be at easily 20 or more strengths. I know, even though you don't think you have any, but trust me on this one. So I'm going to give you an example. When I was coming up even as a youth into young adult, into adulthood, I didn't have a child until I was in my early 30s. But people used to always say, you're really good with kids, even though I didn't have children. So I recognized that as a strength of mine, and I began to lean into that. What do I mean by lean into that? That means I would do activities or do things that I know that I was good at. And that would, in my mind, take away from me thinking about things that I may not be so good at, or the thoughts or the conversations that I might be having in my mind about my abilities and my value. I hope you get that. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to think about our positive traits. We're going to focus on that. We're going to put all the negative things aside. So that's the first thing we can do. And we really can do that today. You can do that by just sitting down and thinking about things you are good at. Trust me, there's more than you think. There is more than you think. Number two, your words matter. Your words matter. What are you saying to yourself? What do you keep telling yourself over and over again? Are you saying, I'm not good enough? I'm not tall enough. I'm not light enough. I'm too dark. What are these conversations that you're having with yourself that's simply not true? They're simply not true. So once I can get you to begin to change your mindset about how you see yourself. You can begin to shift your thinking and your conversations that you're having with yourself. I like to, and here is another biblical principle, because you're going to hear me use biblical principles quite often in my videos, because that is my standard. That is my standard of living. So there's a scripture that says death and life is in the power of the tongue. So I have to go back and I have to analyze, what am I saying to myself? I need you to rework your words. I need you to really begin to stop yourself when you're beginning to say negative things about who you are and what you can and cannot do. Everybody has been issued a gift. I'm talking about everybody on this earth. Nobody is excluded. Everybody has been given gifts. Everybody has been given talents. It's how you think about what you have been given. Number 3, I need you to have a mindset to take risk. Take risk. Let me just share that I oftentimes in my young adult into my early adult life, I have always really been in a mentoring state, whether I was mentoring young ladies in the workplace or mentoring young ladies in ministry. I've always been that mentor type coach example. And the number one thing that I would address every single time, or the number one main issue that would be the culprit, that's what's holding the ladies back, would be self-esteem. Hence, this is why I decided to go into this niche. But we'll get into that later. But the point that I wanted to make is, if you don't have any interest, I remember I was mentoring a young lady and I was asking her, what do you like to do? What do you enjoy? And she looked at me like a deer in headlights. She was like, oh, I don't really do much. I just work and come home. I don't really go out. I don't really have friends. I don't really do this. Have you taken any type of trips? And I'm asking her like exploration questions to get a feel with what she actually likes to do with her time. She could not name 3 things that she enjoyed. And what that said to me is that she has not been exposed. If you're going to improve your self-esteem, if you're going to find things that you enjoy, listen, when you find things you enjoy, you begin to feel self-confident about yourself. You begin to feel better about yourself because you're trying things. Number 3 is taking risk. We're taking risks. We're doing things we would not normally do. We're going fishing. We're going boating. We're going skiing. Even if it's something you don't think you're interested in, go and experience that thing before you check it off. No, I'm not interested in that. You don't like nothing. How is that possible? How is that possible that you're a human being and you have experienced very little? I'm telling you, when you begin to step out, take risk, you'll grow in confidence. You will definitely grow in confidence. Last year, in January, I took a swim class. I'm hoping to get back in there this January. You couldn't tell me nothing. I'm still trying to learn how to get that tread on in the water. But baby, you couldn't tell me nothing. You would have thought that you would have thought that I was an Olympic swimmer after my 8-week swim class. I'm just trying to encourage you. Do something. Begin to expose yourself into different settings. It will definitely boost your confidence. Number 4. Oh my, this video is already way too long. I need you to dress the part. Dress the part. If you don't look good, you don't feel good. That's the mantra, point blank. If you don't look good, you don't feel good. Now, to me, in 2024, with all of the enhancements, with all of the hair, the lashes, all the things you can do to enhance your outer beauty, there's no reason. there is no reason that we shouldn't be able to take a few minutes each day and put ourselves together so that we're looking presentable, clean, and put together, if you will. I was, not too long ago, I was in a buy-sell trade store, and I promise y'all, this lady, she was a young adult. I would say she was in her mid-20s. She looked like she just got out of bed and came into work. Honestly, I just don't know how this is even possible, because it was so way out of the box. Like, her hair was like standing on top of her head. She was pregnant. She had on a half shirt. The shirt was above her belly. Her belly was out. She had on leggings that showed the imprint in her butt. It was just very distasteful. I will guarantee you that just by looking at her, she doesn't feel the greatest about herself. I just don't know. There's no way. There's no way that you can feel positive. There's no way that you can have the character and there's no way, because there's no way that I could come out looking like that. She literally got out of bed and went to work. Okay, that's enough. We got to stop ranting. We have to stop ranting. Point number 5. Review and edit your social circle. Review and edit your social circle. Who are you around? Who is in your social circle? You might be saying, I don't have anybody in my social circle. Okay, then it's time to get you some people in your social circle. And then the people who do have people in your social circle, are they positive or negative? Are they helping you be more positive about yourself? Or about every time you get in the circle, they're bringing you down? Edit, review who's in your social circle. 3 to 5 people. Review. Are they helping me? Are they encouraging me? Are they positive or are they negative? And based off of that alone, you need to begin to transition them out of your circle. Begin to transition them out of your circle. I have went much longer than I wanted to. I get a little chatty, as you will begin to see. But listen, there's a famous business person that says you cannot change or track what you do not measure. I have created a free self-esteem assessment guide. I want you to go ahead and download it. The link is in the description. It is a free guide. That way you can see where you are with your self-esteem, and then what do you need to do to come up? What do you need to do to be top tier in your self-esteem? So if you're interested in that, be sure to click the link below in the description and get your free copy of your self-esteem assessment guide. I believe that's all I have for today. Again, my name is Kim. I am your self-esteem coach, and I will chat with you in the next video. Bye-bye.